Well, we did have a question this week. The question was, how, what can I do to start making the change?
Making a change starts with first knowing where you're at.
Yeah.
Right. You can't change something if you don't know where you're currently at, but you also have to know what you want. Right. So you can't change unless you really know what you're going after. So if you're not happy, you're not content. It's just like anything we've talked about, on episode 1 or 2, you are the difference maker. You're the change maker, but it takes action. You can't just have grandiose ideas and all these things you want to do and not put effort behind it. So the decision to change first starts with, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Do a little soul searching.
Yes.
It's one of those things where you have to plan, you have to get up, you have to be intentional. We talk about leading with purpose. We talk about doing things with intention. First things first, like we talked about on our last episode, you have to know where you're going. You have to have a goal. You have to have a mentality of what you're reaching for.
Yeah.
There's a villain in every story. So if there's a villain in your story and you're like, man, I want to be that guy. I want to chase that guy or that girl. Go find out what they're doing that's motivating you or what's getting a fire lit under you that you want. Envy is not a great thing, but it could be a good thing to motivate yourself and really get yourself up and moving and create that change. But change starts in the mirror.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, the man in the mirror.
Yep.
Change starts with the man in the mirror. Wake up in the morning and give yourself positive affirmations and talk about the positivity in your life. And we talked about manifestation in our previous episodes, and what do you want out of life is speak it into existence. Even if you don't have it yet, speak as though you're going to get it. It's not a when or if, it's a when situation. So change really starts with the decision in your mind to do something different. It's whether you're fed up with where you live, your job, your physical health, your mental health. It all starts with recognizing where you're at, what you're unhappy with, manifesting where you want to go, setting goals, planning it, and that's how you change.